Hi, my name is Vicky Barrow and I'm going to teach a second grade lesson in poetry. Class, I'm going to read you a poem, but before I read it, I will let you to think about why do you think people read poems or why do you think people write them? That's right, for entertainment. Yeah, that's true, for expressing their feelings or just for having fun, right? Okay, while I read the poem, I will let you to think about how does the poem make you feel? And also what pictures come to your mind while I'm reading the poem? And what do you think was the purpose of the poem? Alright, let me read the poem to you. Okay, the title of the poem is This Poem is Not About a Dog by Ken Nesbitt. Alright, let's start. This poem is not about a dog. It's not about a cat. It's not about a fish or a frog or anything like that. It's also not about my shoe or cows from outer space or purple pigs from Timbuktu or whistles on your face. This poem is not a slight bits about some guy named Fred. There are no rubber ducks in it or hip-hops overhead. It's not about literature or 85 times 9 or watching Grandpa fall asleep or cheese from Lincoln's time. It's not about a hungry hog who ate a bowling ball. This poem is not about a dog or anything at all. Alright class, I would like you to take your journals out and I would like you to draw pictures of everything that comes to your mind while I read the poem. Be sure on top of the page to write the name of the poem and the author's name. Alright class, I would like to get some volunteers who would like to share what you draw on your journals. Alright, now thank you for the volunteers. Now we're going to discuss some of the basic elements of poetry and what authors use to cause feeling. Let's start with rhyme. Has anybody here heard about rhyme? How about rhyming words? You know, when you guys were in first grade or maybe kindergarten. Can anybody tell me some rhyming words? That's right, cat and hat. Anybody else? A dog and a hug? Okay, how about a boy and a toy? Okay, so rhyming words are those words that the ending sounds are the same or they're very similar. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get from the poem that we read. I'm going to read it again, just one paragraph, and you guys start thinking about the rhyming words. So let's see. This poem is not about a dog. It's not about a cat. It's not about a fish or a frog or anything like that. Does anybody hear any rhyming words? Yes, you're right. A dog and a frog. Anybody else? A cat and that. That is true. Good job. Okay. So, now that we got rhyme, let's move on to rhythm. How many of you have heard about rhythm? Okay, that is okay. That is not an easy word. But let's think about, does anybody here likes music? Yes, there are different kind of music. So everybody here likes some kind of music, right? Okay, well rhythm is like music. It has like beats. So I'm gonna give you an example. Rhythm is a pattern that emphasizes sounds. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like if you ever hear music, there's always a little bit that it goes, you know, in music it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we're going to test it on one of the paragraphs on our poem. So let's see if the poem fits that rhythm. So let's go. Let's try. This poem is not about a duck, it's not about a cat. It's about a fish or frog or anything like that. Did you guys hear the rhythm? It's 8 bits in this one. Let's try one more time. This poem is not about a duck. It's not about a cat. It's not about a fish or frog or anything like that. Did you guys listen to the rhythm? Well, good job. Okay. Who would like to? I would like to get a volunteer to do another paragraph and try to do the beat. Good job. All right, now that we got rhyme and rhythm, let's move on to repetition. Has anybody here what repetition, has anybody here repetition, that word repetition? Or does anybody knows what it means? Okay, well how about repeating? Has anybody here repeating? Yes, good job. Well, that is repetition, is repeating. So we're gonna get a sample. We're gonna look on our poem that I just read to you and see if we can get some repetition, some repeating words on our poem. So let's see. This poem is not about a dog, it's not about a cat, it's not about a fish or frog or anything like that. Does anybody hear any repetitions words on it? Yes, that's true. It's not about. Good job. Okay, class. Now I'm going to read you a second poem, and I would like you to listen and identify examples of rhyme, rhythm, and repetition. Okay, the name of this poem is Digging for Diamonds, and it's by the same author, by Ken Nesbitt. So let's start thinking and see what comes to your mind, and don't forget to start looking for rhyming words, rhythm, and repetition. And let's follow with me, all right? Okay. I am digging for diamonds, I am digging for gold. I am digging for silver that's shiny and cold. I am digging all day and I'm digging all night. I am digging for rubies, all sparkling and bright. I plan to get famous and plan to get rich by digging up gemstones in ditch after ditch. And yet from these ditches I have dug in the ground, there weren't any diamonds or coins to be found. I haven't got silver or rubies, you see. I just have my mom and dad yelling at me. Uh-oh. For that I found nothing from digging till down. My parents found holes where we have once have alone. All right. And now I would like you to write them. Thank you so much.